Hi, you're watching Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers here at the start of Stage 10 of the 2008 Tour de France with the Garmin Triple's Julian Dean. Julian, we haven't had a chance to talk to you since, well, it's been a few days. We haven't talked since the ascent of the Houtacam or talk about the rest day. Let's go Houtacam first. What's it like for you knowing that your teammate, Christian Van de Velde, is up the road fighting for the yellow jersey?
Well, things worked out good for us. The Houtacam was really the first day where we could really distinguish who was going to be a contender for this Tour de France, and Christian had a good time trial and he was up there in the GC because of the good time trial, but up the Houtacam he really showed that he is going to be a contender for the podium in Paris.
I was actually kind of poaching off of our reader question today there, which says, please ask Julian if on mountain stages like Stage 10 it's a little easier to ride up those tough climbs in the Gruppetto when you know a teammate is doing so well up ahead like Christian is.
Yeah, no, it certainly changes the perspective, and we had to bring back an early break in that stage, and, at the time it was hard to try and bring back the break with Nuram there, but, you've got a guy on GC, you're in the race for a purpose, and, that's always giving you extra motivation.
Take us through the 24 hours after the stage of the Houtacam, and actually I'm curious what it's like riding back down when there's fans lighting the course. I don't know where you finished, if there were still people coming up or not, but you've got people coming up, people coming down, cars, and what is that? That's got to be the most dangerous riding of the entire week.
Yeah, it is really dangerous. You have to be really vigilant when you're coming down, and lucky for me, like I'm a farm boy, so I've got a good whistle on me, so I just let that rip and the road just clears in front of me as I'm descending down. But you do have to be really careful, and every year there's guys descending from the finish because you want to get back to the bus and get showered up. It's been a long day already, and you're trying to hurry back so you can get freshened up and get ready for the next day. But at the same time you have to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, for people who don't know, that was 15 kilometers straight back down the climb they'd just done. After being cross-eyed for hours, you got to turn around and go right back through the crowd. Well, let's take me through the rest day. So you finish Houtacam, you get back to the bus. What have the last 24 hours been like?
It was pretty good. We had a function yesterday afternoon with Chipotle, and had some nice burritos for lunch yesterday, so that was good. That was a real treat. After being on a French team for a few years, it was good mentally as well on the rest day. Do something a little bit different. But apart from that, it was sleeping, resting, massage. A little ride yesterday morning, nice easy 2 hours out in the sun. So we had a beautiful day in Po, and it's a great area for riding. So we enjoyed it. It was good.
And what do you see for the next few stages? I mean, we're more or less out of the Pyrenees after today. The GC guys kind of going to just watch each other into the Alps. Is there any possibility of Cadel losing the jersey before the Alps?
Yeah, I don't think probably Cadel's going to, the gap's already pretty big. Guys are going breaks now this coming week are going to be pretty far down on GC. So I think the GC guys are going to be waiting until the Alps now, and the dynamic of the race is going to change a little bit this week. We're going to have a lot of attacks, a lot of breakaways, possibly a sprint, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't actually see another sprint until we get to Paris.
Wow, that's different than other tours. Yeah, we might start seeing the breakaways actually stay away. Well, Julian, we appreciate the time. Good luck out on the road, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow.